Dear students, you have already learnt as to how to compute the taxable income of a cooperative society and tax liability thereon. We already solved some problems. Now we'll continue with some more problems. So problem number 8. Nandini Cooperative Milk Society, Karkala provides the following details of its income. Income from supply of milk to federal society and to government. This will come under income from business and also deductible under ATP. Income from letting godowns for commercial purposes. This will be coming under income from house property, and this is not available for deduction under ATP because to get the deduction, the gross total income shall not exceed 20,000. Income from other business, okay, 55,000 will come under business income, and later on deduction will be available to the tune of 50,000 because this is not a consumer cooperative society. Income from sale of cattle feed, income from business, and also comes under ATP. Dividend on shares of Central Cooperative Bank, Mangalore. This will come under income from other sources and deductible under ATP. Interest on deposit with other cooperative society comes under income from other sources and deductible under ATP. Short-term capital gains taxable at 15% comes under capital gains head, and long-term capital gains, it's already computed. You need not calculate 30,000. It's long-term capital gain taxable at 20%. And donation to Prime Minister's Drought Relief Fund. This will come under no limit donations, but 50% reduction. Actually, there are 4 categories of donations. Number 1, no limit donations, 100% reduction. No limit donations, but 50% reduction. With limit donations, 100% reduction. And with limit donations, 50% reduction. And this will come under no limit donations, but with 50% reduction. Interest on income tax refund will come under income from other sources. And moreover, this also comes under ATP. So I have already explained. Now let us see the calculations here. Letting godowns for commercial purpose, 20,000. It's already computed income. Otherwise, if rent is given, you have to calculate the income. Like you have to calculate gross annual value, deduct municipality taxes paid thereon. You will get annual value minus standard deduction at the rate of 30% of annual value. And if there is any interest on loan taken for the construction or purchase of the house, that is also deducted, and thereby you are calculating the income. Then income from business, already I told you, supply of milk to federal society and to government, and from other business 55,000, from sale of cattle feed 8,000, so totally 293,000. Capital gains taxable at 15%, short term 25,000, long term capital gains 30,000, together 55,000. Income from other sources, you have got all these 3 items, so together it is 4,17,000 gross total income. Deduction under ATG, I told you, donation to Prime Minister's Drought Relief Fund comes under no limit donations and 50% deduction. So amount donated is 15,000, so no limit, and 50% of that 7,500. Under ATP, income from supply of milk to federal society and government, other businesses, but here maximum deduction is restricted to 50,000. Then because it's not a consumer cooperative society, sale of cattle feed, dividend on shares of Central Cooperative Bank, interest on deposit with other cooperative societies, interest on income tax refund. Yes, see the note here. Donation to Prime Minister's Drought Relief Fund falls under no limit donations with 50% reduction. Therefore, deduction under ATG is 7,500, that is 50% of 15,000. See the tax liability, tax on short-term capital gains, it is 15%. So wherever there are certain incomes are there and where special rates are applicable, you have to apply the special rates and calculate the taxes. So short-term capital gains, so 25,000 into 15%. Long-term capital gains, you have to apply a flat rate of 20%, so that will come to 6,000. On the balance means what? 72,500 minus yes, 25,000 and 30,000. 55,000 you have to deduct from 72,500. What remains is 17,500. Yes, on that, on the first 10,000 at the rate of 10%, 1,000. On the next 10,000 rate is 20%, but here there is no 10,000. What remains is 7,500. So on that you have to calculate 20%, that comes to 1,500. So together 2,500. So when you add up, you will get 12,250. Actually to this you have to add surcharge, but surcharge is applicable only if the total income exceeds say 1 crore rupees and the rate is 12%. But here the income is very low and therefore surcharge is not applicable. Therefore I have not taken it here. Then add health and education cess at the rate of 4%. And this 12,250, so that comes to 490. As a result, taxable liability is, tax liability is 12,740. I will move on to second problem. All these things you already studied, already have solved so many problems. So this is just repetition of what I have already explained earlier. But still, let us go through. This is a Weavers Cooperative Society, Udupi. Income from weaving with aid of power, help of power. Therefore, this will come under, no doubt, under the head income from business. But deduction is not available for ATP. Only if it is run without the aid of power, then deduction is available. Income from collective disposal of labor of its members comes under income from business, deductible under ATP. Interest from cooperative society comes under income from other sources, but deductible under ATP. Interest on deposit with central cooperative bank taken under income from other sources, but deductible under ATP. Income from house property taken under income from let out house property. It is already computed, so no need of computing. So taken under the head income from house property. Income from other business. Actually, this will come under business income, but deduction available is just 50,000 because it's not a consumer cooperative society. Dividend, it should be from shares of Vijaya Bank, comes under income from other sources, but dividend from a company is exempt up to 10 lakh. So Vijaya Bank is also, banking company is also coming under companies, therefore exempt up to 10 lakh. So this is exempt. Long-term capital gain comes under capital gain head and it is taxable at a flat rate of 20%. Donation to Udupi municipality for renovation of hospitality building. So this will come under with limit donations. To come to the computation of total income. Income from house property already told 75,000, and these three items will come under income from business. Okay, long-term capital gain is 22,000, already explained. Other sources, interest from cooperative society 32,000, interest on deposit with central cooperative bank 18,000, dividend from shares of Vijaya Bank, that is exempt. I already told you up to 10 lakh that is exempt, whereas dividend from a cooperative society is not at all exempt. Deductions. Donation to Udupi municipality for renovation of hospitality building. So 50% is applicable. 50% of 10,000 is 5,000. And then under ATP, yes, income from collective disposal of labor of its members 17,000. Income from other business 50,000. Interest from cooperative bank 32,000. And interest on deposit with central cooperative bank 18,000. So together 1,22,000. So total income is 1,82,000. So computation of tax liability. On the long-term capital gain, I told you a flat rate of 20% is applicable. That comes to 4,400. And there is no other incomes where special rates are applicable, like short-term capital gain taxable at 15%. Casual incomes like lottery income taxable at 30%. Such items are not there. So on the balance means 1,82,000 minus these 22,000. So what remains is 1,60,000. On first 10,000 at 10%, 1,000. Next 10,000 at 20%, 2,000. What remains is 1,60,000 minus these 20,000. So 1,40,000. On this 30%, that comes to 42,000. So if you add up these items, 45,000, and together 49,400. To that you have to add actually surcharge if it is applicable, but here it is not applicable because income is very low. And then you have to add health and education cess at 4%. It comes to 1,976. So tax payable is 15,376. When you round it off to the nearest 10, that comes to 51,380. Okay, next we'll move on to Tumkur Consumer Cooperative Society Limited. Consumer Cooperative Society. Remember, if it is Consumer Cooperative Society, deduction for other business is not 50,000, but it is 1 lakh. Okay, income from marketing agriculture produce of its members. So comes under income from business and deductible under ATP. Profit of other business. Okay, here the advance tax deducted is 12,000. Therefore, this is the residue, remaining amount. Therefore, what is the gross value? 1,68,700 plus 12,000. And this is falling under ATP, and deduction available is 1 lakh because this is a consumer cooperative society. Rent received from letting the warehouse for store of commodities, 60,000. So here, yes, it will come under income from let out house property. So there you have to take 60,000. Then rent received from a property let out to a bank after deduction of tax at 10%. So 1,44,000. That means after deducting 10% tax, what you get, or what the Tumkur Consumer Cooperative Society gets is 90%. So 90 is equal to 1,44,000. What is 100? So you have to gross it up. So long-term capital gains come under capital gains head. So you have to compute the total income. That's all. You need not calculate the tax on that. Alright. So annual value 1,44,000 into 100 by 90, because rent is, tax is deducted here. Gross value is 1,60,000. Municipal taxes are nil. Annual value 1,60,000. On this standard deduction at the rate of 30%, that comes to 48,000. So 1,60,000 minus 48,000, 1,12,000. Then letting the warehouse for store of commodities. So it is taken as gross annual value 60,000. Municipal taxes paid, information is not available. So annual value remains the same, 60,000. Standard deduction on that at the rate of 30%. So 18,000. So remaining amount is 42,000. Income from business, income from marketing agriculture produce of its members, 30,000. Profit from other business, so 1,68,700 plus advanced income tax, not TDS, sorry, I am subject to correction, 12,000. So together 1,70,000. So 80,700. If you add up these items, 2,10,700. Long-term capital gains 30,000. Income from other sources nil. Gross total income is 3,94,700. Now here the deductions are only regarding ATP. So income from warehouses. So here it is assumed that commodities means agriculture commodities or agriculture produce. Therefore it is taken under ATP. So income from warehouses 42,000, and then income from marketing agriculture produce, okay, 30,000, and profit from other business, I told you it's a consumer cooperative society, therefore 1 lakh is available. So with that I have completed. So thank you very much.